Welcome, everyone, to this deep dive, part of our series really looking at what it means to be an alt-link here at Alter.
Great to be diving in.
So Alter, as you all know, is our marketing and advertising agency. And we've got this powerful vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be recognized as the home of limitless creativity.
Exactly. Limitless creativity. But that doesn't just happen.
No, definitely not. It really comes from our culture,
Hmm.
and that culture is built squarely on our core values. When we actually live these values, it makes the whole team stronger.
Right.
Collaboration gets better. We feel more sort of united. And that's what fuels that creativity.
Absolutely. And today we're zeroing in on one specific, really crucial core value: adaptability.
Ah, yes, a big one.
It is. And the statement that defines it for us at Alter is,
Yeah.
I modify my approach according to the demands of the situation and client needs.
Simple, but says a lot.
It really does. So our mission today is to unpack what that actually means day to day. What it isn't, maybe clear up some misconceptions.
Yeah. And look at some real examples so you can see how to bring this to life in your work.
Okay, sounds good. So, adaptability. What are we really talking about here?
Yeah, what's the core?
Well, at its heart, it's about staying flexible, keeping an open mind, and crucially, having that solutions-first mindset,
Even when things go totally off script.
especially then. Because, let's be honest, things rarely go exactly to plan A. It's about being agile in your thinking.
It's interesting because sometimes adaptability can sound a bit passive, like just rolling with punches or maybe even cutting corners on quality because things are changing fast.
Right, I see what you mean, but that's definitely not what we mean here at Alter.
No.
Being adaptable for us means being smart, being really responsive to what the situation or the client actually needs right now.
While still holding on to our standards.
Absolutely. It's strategic, it's thoughtful responsiveness, not just, flapping in the wind.
And in our world, marketing and advertising, it feels like this is non-negotiable.
Oh, completely. This industry moves incredibly fast. You've got new tech, client needs shifting, market trends turning on a dime.
All the time.
Yeah. And honestly, the ability to pivot quickly, to adjust course effectively, that's often what separates the truly great teams from the just okay ones. It's fundamental.
So let's make it concrete. What does this actually look like, say, day to day?
Okay.
Like, maybe you launch a campaign and the first results come in and they're not quite what you expected.
Right. So adaptability there means not just stubbornly sticking to the plan because it was the plan. It means looking at that data and saying, okay, we need to tweak the targeting, or let's adjust the messaging quickly and based on the evidence. Or think about communication styles.
Yeah, different clients, different needs.
Exactly. Some want all the data points. Others want the big picture summary. Some just need reassurance. Being adaptable means tailoring how you communicate.
And sometimes it's just about your own list,
Right.
your priorities.
Definitely. A new team goal pops up, or an urgent client request lands.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to look at your to-do list and realistically reprioritize without getting flustered.
Yeah, that takes skill. And what about feedback?
Oh, that's a huge part of it. Taking feedback, even if it stings a little or contradicts your idea.
Without the ego getting in the way.
Exactly. And using that feedback to genuinely tweak your approach.
Yeah.
That's adaptability. And also, thinking ahead, like having a plan B or even C ready if plan A hits a snag.
So you're not caught completely off guard.
Precisely. It's also about staying calm when, chaos hits.
Which it sometimes does.
It does. Client changes their mind last minute, tech fails.
Mm-hmm.
The adaptable person takes a breath, assesses, and finds the next best step. It's that resilience.
Okay, so let's bring this even closer to home. For someone working at Alter and Altlink, what are some really specific examples we might see?
Right, let's think about different roles. Maybe a content writer gets feedback that the tone is a bit too formal for a specific regional audience.
Oh, okay.
Instead of pushing back, they adapt. They simplify the language, maybe weave in some local flavor to make it connect better.
Oh.
That's it right there.
Or a brand executive, they've got these perfect timelines mapped out.
Yes. And then the client delays approvals, throws everything off.
Happens all the time.
The adaptable exec doesn't melt down. They calmly rework the timelines, adjust resources, manage expectations. They just adjust and keep moving.
Okay, I see. What about, say, a designer?
Good one. Maybe the usual software just isn't getting the exact effect needed for a project.
Yeah.
Instead of saying can't be done, the adaptable designer explores. They might test a new tool, learn something quickly, find a creative workaround. They adapt the tools to the task.
Not being stuck in old ways.
Exactly. Or think of a strategist literally tweaking the pitch deck on the morning of the presentation because some new insight came through.
Wow, high pressure.
It is. Or the CS team realizing mid-campaign that the data shows a better way to structure the customer flow, and they update it on the fly.
So it's happening across all departments.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These aren't rare exceptions. It's how high-performing teams operate consistently.
Okay, this is helpful. But you mentioned earlier, there's a difference between just reacting and being truly adaptable. Can you expand on that? It feels important.
It's a really critical distinction. Reacting is often impulsive, almost like a knee-jerk response to something unexpected. It can be chaotic.
Right, just putting out fires.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Adaptability, on the other hand, is responding with thought and intent. It's deliberate. You assess the new information, you consider the options, and you make a conscious choice to modify your approach strategically.
So it's proactive, not just defensive.
Exactly. It's a strategic shift driven by insight, not just being pushed around by circumstances.
Got it. That makes a huge difference. So when we, as a whole team at Alter, really live this value, what's the payoff? What are the benefits we see?
Oh, the benefits are significant. First off, we solve problems faster. And honestly, with a lot less stress, because we're not fighting change, we're working with it.
Less friction.
Much less. And think about client relationships. When clients see us as flexible, responsive, able to handle curveballs, that builds immense trust and loyalty.
They know they can rely on us even when things get complicated.
Absolutely. It also naturally fuels innovation. If you're always open to new approaches, you're more likely to find better ways of doing things rather than getting stuck in outdated methods.
Keeps things fresh.
Totally. And ultimately, it just helps everyone succeed, individually and as a team. We support each other through uncertainty, knowing we can figure it out together. It creates a really resilient, thriving environment.
That sounds ideal. So, wrapping this up, the core idea here at Alter isn't that being adaptable means losing control or letting standards slip.
Not at all.
It's actually the opposite. It's about staying sharply in tune with what's needed, being smart and strategic in our responses.
Perfectly put. And maybe next time something unexpected crops up for you, a challenge, a shift, anything, take a moment.
Okay.
And ask yourself maybe 3 questions. First, what does this moment really need from me right now? Second, is there another way, a different approach I could take here?
Good one.
And third, how can I stay flexible on this, open to change, without losing sight of the main goal?
Those are powerful questions to keep in mind.
Just a little mental checklist.
Excellent. Because
Yeah.
thinking like that, consistently embodying this adaptability, that's really how we continue to make Alter stronger, more creative, and ultimately more successful together.
Couldn't agree more.